I've come to realize that many people get confused about what emotional intelligence is. They think that it's something that you can study. Either it's a framework that you have to go through, or maybe it's a course that you have to take in order for you to have that empathy. But the truth is, when I started leading, when I started working with people, I thought that speaking loud, giving directions, being nice to people, and trying to make them feel like I'm the right person for them is emotional intelligence. But the truth is, that is not emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is an invisible current, right, that passes through individuals. That moment where you're collaborating with people, your relationships, your team, you don't really get to see it. It's the people that are around you, that are surrounded by you, that get to see it. You don't fake it. It's something that you just live it. So, in today's episode, I want to make sure that we dive into emotional intelligence and see the reality of emotional intelligence, how you can develop it. Because I believe that everything that we do is a habit, and those habits can be built over time if we keep on doing them. Why? Because habits are simply consistent things that we do all day, or maybe for a year, for a month, or for a week, that become automatic in our systems. So let's get into emotional intelligence. Now you need to understand that emotional intelligence is not about being soft. It's how you read the room even when nobody is speaking. It's how you handle silence. It's how you admit that yes, I am wrong. This is my fault. Had it been I had done this, we wouldn't have gotten to this situation. It's your ability to say that no, I don't know this, and yet you still earn that trust from your team. So emotional intelligence is not that you go and start pretending to be nice. No, people are going to realize it because it is not something that you just fake it. It's something that you live it. And people are very sensitive when you are trying to lie, when you're trying to say something that is not correct. They are going to sense it and they are going to respond to it. And what you do is you're going to react. In that moment, once you start reacting, which is not a good part of a leader, they are going to notice it. But emotional intelligence is that mode, that situation where you read the room, instead of you reacting, you respond. Working as a project manager has seen teams completely transformed by their leaders, not because they were the smartest or because they have worked in so many projects. It is simply because they were the safest, right? When people feel safe, they are going to innovate. When people think that you understand where they come from, they are going to stay. And when they feel that you see them, they are visible in your eyes, they are going to give in their best. Being empathetic, having that emotional intelligence doesn't make you weak, rather, it makes you magnetic. It builds trust, it draws people close to you, and in that moment, that is where the magic happens, the transformation happens. Because you can't fake this, I've emphasized this, you can't fake emotional intelligence. People are going to realize it, people are going to notice that this person is drawing us towards a direction which is not what we want. So you have to be more human when it comes to emotional intelligence. You have to be empathetic. It is not about being smart. It is not about controlling people. It is not about giving direction. It is that simple moment when you open up to someone, when you listen instead of speaking. Because great leaders don't always speak all the time. They give a listening ear to others. So what I always want to do is that I always like to come up with some habits that you can start practicing to make sure that you understand what emotional intelligence is. And this is not something that you can just get up one morning and fake it. You just have to keep on practicing. You just have to make sure that you see how elevating it is when you apply all these things. So the first thing you have to understand is you need to know what triggers you, what makes you become uncontrollable? What makes you run out of patience? What makes you just start reacting? We need to know what triggers you in that moment. That is where real growth begins. The second thing you have to do is practice silence. You have to listen more to people. You have to open up. You have to ask questions and get to understand people. We need to make sure that you listen more often rather than speaking. That is what makes the difference between a leader and someone who is just making noise. The third thing that you have to do is make sure that you seek feedback that is uncomfortable, right? Because if you just seek feedback from the wrong people, the truth is they are going to give you feedback that satisfies you at that moment, and you run off from that psychological discomfort that comes with it. But you need to seek true feedback, because that is what is going to change you. That is what is going to make you understand that, oh, I've been messing up in this area. How can I adjust? If this person is honest with me like this, I think I should trust that person. But your friends, people who just stick around, they just want to make you feel good. But the real ones are the ones who are going to give you that honest feedback. So make sure you seek feedback. And the fourth thing that you have to do is lead intentionally, right? People don't need you to be perfect in your leadership. They just need you to show some progress. They just need you to show that presence that, all right, we're always going to have this person. That person is always going to stay around with us. That is true leadership. So you have to lead intentionally. At this point, I think you understand very well what emotional intelligence is. It is not a course that you go and take. It is a language that you live and practice every single day. It is how you listen. It is how you lead. It is how, when you leave an environment, when you leave the room, the present, how people feel when you leave that area. It is who you are. It is not what you know. That is how emotional intelligence operates. If anything I've shared with you today resonated, if it sparked a thought, a question, a feeling, then please do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button. And my promise to you alongside with my team is to consistently bring you real, honest, and valuable content that helps you figure out project management, leadership, one conversation at a time. What we have realized is that about 56% people have not yet subscribed to this channel, and if you are not among these people, thank you for doing that. And if you have to subscribe, please help us and subscribe. This is going to help us to consistently push this in so many ways, and thank you for being here. See you next week.